Ahead of the last election, we saw people come around who were saying that to get your PVC is not by prayer. They have started saying it again. You said the same thing the last time. Did we really see the results of getting our voters cards? And there is another camp that believes that all what this country needs is prayers. We've been praying as God intervened. The angel that appeared to Moses could have just appeared to Pharaoh and just commanded him. Why then will he be appearing to Moses? Why will he be making the journey longer? You see, angels don't build nations. An angel will not become our president. I have a question. If a random person was chosen to take the seat of the president, do you know what to do? We can shout online and express our grievances, but at the end of the day, it doesn't build nations. We need to stop whining God by saying, do what only you can do. The miracle that Nigeria will never experience is Angel Gabriel becoming our president. You know, ahead of the last election, we saw people come around who were saying that to get your PVC is not by prayer, go and vote, blah, 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 blah. Very amazing stuff. And they have started saying it again. Go and get your voters card. It's not by prayers, stop the prayers. My question would be, you said the same thing the last time. Did we really see the results of getting our voters cards? And there is another camp that believes that all what this country needs is prayers. Let's just continue to pray for Nigeria. And my question would also be, if it were just by prayer, we've been praying as God intervened. Maybe God actually came, but it did not come the way we want him to come. Let's talk. There's a pattern that keeps on occurring in scriptures every time the people of God cried out for deliverance. We see this play out in the story of Moses. For 400 years, these guys cried out to God, and an angel appeared to Moses. You know, I was wondering, the work could have been easier. The angel that appeared to Moses could have just appeared to Pharaoh and just commanded him to allow the people of God to go. Why then will he be appearing to Moses? Why will he be making the journey longer? Because really, many of us really want angels to appear. We want things to happen a particular way. There is a movie that is playing in our head. Maybe God will just visit the presidential villa. God will just begin to do certain things, which is actually something he can do, no doubt. But what if that is not how he wants to win? What if God actually wants to bring deliverance through a man? We see also this example play out in Daniel, in Babylon. An angel appeared to him and brought him understanding. Why did the angel not just appear and just do the miraculous? Why would the angel come to bring understanding, to bring strategy, to bring wisdom? Not the kind of whirlwind that we're expecting, not the kind of catastrophic interruptions that we are expecting from God. And I guess it's because God has this pattern of ensuring that whatever he does upon the earth is done by the hands of a man. We see Joseph, the father of Jesus. Herod was a threat, and instead of an angel to appear and destroy Herod, we discovered that that was not difficult for him to do, because at the end of the day, it was by the strong hand of an angel that Herod was destroyed. So that was not something that was impossible. Why would God stress Joseph to run at midnight with his family just because he wanted to save a child alive? It means that many times God doesn't always deliver the way we want him to do. This pattern has been consistent over time. The people pray, God sends a man. You can check the book of Judges, just check across scriptures. You will see that every time a people prayed, it was by the hands of men that God brought deliverance. You see, angels don't build nations. Men do, in partnership with angels or in partnership with God. An angel will not become our president. So it means that somebody must arise from within us who would stand as the deliverance that we want in that presidential seat. We want the spectacular while ignoring the wisdom of God, while ignoring the understanding that the angel is bringing, the wisdom that builds nations and systems. We want God to come in his majesty and just wipe out wickedness. Amazing, but it doesn't always work that way. Look at somebody like Nehemiah. He prayed, but he asked for resources. He asked for letters. because he knew that prayer and work must go hand in hand if the nation will be built again. Angels didn't build the wall for him. It was men that did. They held the sword with one hand and did the work with another hand. He had favor, but favor did not exempt him from carrying bricks. You know, Joseph got into the palace because he could interpret dreams. That is a spiritual gift. But we've forgotten that he did not stay in the palace because of that gift. He remained in the palace because he had the wisdom that solved the problem. He had what it takes to manage the wealth of nations. The Bible says there are 7 spirits of God, and power is one of those spirits. The spirit of power and of might, the spirit of counsel. But there is also one that we keep ignoring, and it is the spirit of wisdom. If God had to give a separate office to the spirit of wisdom, then why are we ignoring it? Nations are built by wisdom. I have a question. If a random person was chosen to take the seat of the president, do you know what to do? We can shout online and express our grievances, but at the end of the day, it doesn't build nations. Do you know how to manage the economy of nations? Do you know about policies? Do you know about laws? Do you know about basic governance? We need to stop whining God and gaslighting him by saying, do what only you can do. You have done it before, come and do it again. Stop that. Maybe he already sent deliverers, but just maybe they ignored his call. Maybe he has appeared, but because he didn't show up as angels with fiery swords and the likes, we think he isn't bothered about what we are going through. And maybe you are the deliverance that we are praying for. Maybe you are the Nehemiah who will rebuild our walls. Maybe you are the one who will bring the wisdom and the understanding that you are getting from the place of prayer and bring it to the forefront where it can be used to move the nation forward. Prayer in one hand, but strategy, skill, wisdom, understanding on the other hand. We will pray like everything depends on prayer, but we'll also plan like everything depends on strategy. The miracle that Nigeria will never experience is Angel Gabriel becoming our president. So get your PVC, but also get your competence, your skill, your ability to solve problems, your strategy. Get it ready. Because when God comes, He comes looking for someone who is prepared to be used, who can fit into the shoe of the person that can lead His people into a place of deliverance. So will you be the deliverer? Will you be that one? Here is a call to us. If this nation will be great again, then we need men of substance who are ready to take responsibility. Till we see again next week Friday, do not stop being a patriotic citizen. And if this blessed you, spread the word, share it with somebody who needs to hear this. This is Midnight Conversations, and Clarity dwells here. We are greatly helped of God.